Hello and welcome to Transformers Step by Step Kingdom Black Arachnia. And this is an awesome figure right here. And today we're going to transform her from robot mode into spider mode. And you can probably tell what type of spider she transforms into because of the name Black Arachnia. If you couldn't tell, it's a black arachnid. But before we transform her, let's get our number 2 pencil test. Trademarked. And as you can see, she's about 2/3 of a number 2 pencil. So let's transform her now. So first thing, get this gun out of wherever you put it on her. You're holding it in hands. Just set it to the side because you're going to need that later. So first step you're going to want to do is look at the back. And completely untab this entire section right here. And just untab this and, line these two panels up until it looks like forming a coherent back, like that. But and keep that off for a second. Now here comes the very interesting part. So next you're gonna want to flip out her entire body. If that wasn't weird enough, then you're gonna want to go to the bottom and push out her arms from where they stand, and then flip them around. And before you tab them back into where they were, you're going to want to make the arms go down until they look like that. And then push it back in, and now it fits. And now we're going to deal with this entire mess later. And so what you're going to want to do is lift up this breastplate and put this, oh geez, the order of operation. Okay, so that's a first on camera. If you did not see what just happened there, this happened. Her entire face popped off. That is strange. Something I was not expecting. That was shocking. I'm sorry. But move on to the legs. I don't know how to move on from that one. And flip them until you hit a little blockage right there. And though it might seem scary, you gotta push it up a bit more, and then it'll clip into place. And then these little stabby things on her knees, you're gonna want to flip those down until they're smooth. And then you're gonna want to have this entire back section right here. You're gonna want to have this entire back section flip up, and have the thighs spread out like that, and then you can have then you can like flip them around until they look like that on the body. So do that, the same thing on the other side. Yeah, this is a very strange transformation. Let's just say very intuitive. Like it's a very weird transformation to do. Flip that entire thing. There's a lot of weird panel-y bits you have to deal with, and this is super hard to unlock, by the way, the first few times. So you have to after a few times it loosens up, but it's really scary to do on your first try. And so hide this breastplate behind the back of the spider, and it's looking most coherent. But the legs, you gotta clip, well, not clip in, but you just gotta line up the panels so that they look coherent. And now we gotta finally deal with this bottom mess. So you're gonna want to flip the arms down, and these little claw hands that don't open up for some strange reason, because she needs to hold a gun. But I mean, seriously, you could have found a way to do this better, Hasbro. Put them on the backs of her feet, and by that I mean just make them fit around the backs of her feet. This is like the weirdest yoga stance. Oh yeah, you gotta flip this entire hand around backwards until it looks like that, and then flip it on the feet. See? Like that. And then do the same thing on the other side, and tab them in together. Boom. Now this is gonna be super floppy, because of course it is. So you have to use the gun, these two little things right here. You're going to want to tab those into these little slots where her mushroom pegs are on her wrists. And once you do that, you're going to want to flip that forward. Or you could do the ones right here, which that's way easier. So I'm gonna do that up here. And these floppy bits, boom. Never mind. Yeah, this gun does not want to tab in, even though it's an integral part of the transformation. Otherwise, it doesn't really hold together well at all. So you're going to want to fiddle with this until it goes in. And it won't, so, I mean, it takes forever to tab in that gun. But, so flip all the spider legs down. Hope everything tabs in properly. It won't if you don't have the gun in place, but it takes ages to get that in. And once you flip all the spider legs down and you have the gun in, unlike me, then you can, boom, you have the spider mode with the gun on the bottom. Now this is a really good spider mode, and some background information you might want to know about this gal is that she is part of the Predacon force, and she first appeared in Beast Wars, but she's appeared in many since then because of her special role as a spy and many other things. She can outsmart many opponents on the battlefield, and this little venom thing she shoots this thing and it venoms people. It's a poison basically, and yeah, she's just very smart, very good on the battlefield. And so yeah, that's some very important background information. Oh, one last thing, she was originally a Maximal, which is the opposite force against the Predacons, but the Predacons got to her protoform, which is what makes old Transformers. And like it's the baby stage basically, or the stage where you're not alive yet technically, but you are being born. It's like that incubation period, the 9 months where you're in your mother's stomach basically. That time she got hacked and she turned into a Predacon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content you see, why not climb up to that like button and just tap it, and also hit that subscribe button while you're up there. And thank you guys for watching. If you like content you see, why not hit that like button and subscribe. See you next one. Bye bye.